Hello, Miguel Dreamkey here, and from what I can go through, I've tackled many comics. For the first episode, which was released in May, which was on cable, which was by Marvel. Then I did Hamburger Beyond, which was a adult comic, murder comic, which was also a licensed title by DC Comics. Then I also did the Fantastic Four, which was done by Marvel. But I have not done one outside Marvel and DC. Invisible Sandwich. And I've had to tackle a comic that rarely gets that much mention, likely. And that is the Men in Black. Yes. Now, according to Wikipedia, Men in Black is an American comic series written by Lowell Carnation and illustrated by Sandy Crinchers, and originally published by Airso Comics, which would later be bought by Malibu Comics, which was a distributor for Image Comics years before, which was itself was bought by Marvel. Yeah. And now it's just a quick Wikipedia source. But this is what the comic looked like. Ooh, violence. Okay then. Now the series ran from the first issues were published between January and March of 1990, and in the second one, which ran for 6 issues, the next three were released between May 1991 to July 1997. So, I read the entire plot. Yeah, I read the entire plot. And also with me. Agent J and K are both white, which is different between their movie counterparts, which I will make a quick mention. Yeah, so here's something. The comic was a lot more darker. The comics, which are a lot more darker than the movies. Now there were some dark moments in the movies, like, ooh. Now they usually have their usual things. They do have the neuralizer, which looks more like a TV remote than a pen. But sometimes they even kill people. I don't even know how many people they've killed. But the thing's kind of like X-Files. But they also didn't just tackle aliens. They also tackled demons and the occult. Why was I pointing? So that's pretty much there. The first 3 issues. Then there was also a prequel title by Marvel Comics to tie in with the release of a prequel one with, I guess it was called Men in Black Far Cry. I don't know much about it, as the series doesn't have that much. But the comic book series doesn't have that much information as the movies. Now the first, yeah. There's actually a comic book one that actually looks more like the usual Marvel thing. Now there was Marvel Epic, which was a more career style, but here's something. This was actually the first mainline Marvel comic to, well, in the actual Marvel, to not use the comics, to not be approved by the Comic Code Authority, since the Spider-Man drug issues back in the 1970s and 1960s. I don't know when those comics came out. But yes. Now for the movie, they tackle like the second issue, which was where it has the same plot. So that's pretty much it. It didn't have that much information. But now you actually heard too much. Now you feel learn too much information about Mr. Government Service. This is a neuralizer. It will erase your memory. It will. It will. You'll first like to know after I use it. And that ends today's episode of the West Comic Series, where I talked about what you were watching was me doing the West Comic Series on Clark Kent. Nah, I'm not doing Superman, I'm just doing Clark Kent. Yeah. Until that's all for now, don't forget to slice the like button, click on it, and bye-bye!